Welcome to Mondays with Melissa. We're doing a series now of Medicaid myth busting, and we're on myth number 4. Myth number 4 is my mom has too much income to qualify for Medicaid. Again, this just isn't true. So the rule for income really comes into play for home care. And if you're on Medicaid home care, Medicaid says you can only make $1,800 a month of income. So what are we talking about? Social Security, pension, and IRA distributions. So Medicaid will take your required minimum distribution for the year, divide it by 12, and add it to your monthly income. So if that total number per month is over $1,800, technically you make too much to qualify, but it doesn't just end there. We can take whatever's over the $1,800 each month and put it into a pooled income trust, which is a special type of trust that's used for people with disabilities, and it's a way to preserve that excess income every month. So it goes into the pooled income trust, and then the money in that trust can be used to pay for the monthly expenses of the Medicaid recipient. So really, there's never going to be a time where someone makes too much money to qualify each month. But there does come a time where the income might be so high that you can't spend it every month, in which case it might not make sense to go the route of Medicaid, and it might make sense to pay privately. But that's something that we can look at and assess when we meet with clients individually. It's really just important to remember that if someone says your mom makes too much money to qualify for Medicaid, that you look further and you ask more questions, because it just isn't true. So myth number 4, if someone says you make too much money to qualify for Medicaid, it isn't true. Come back next week for our last myth in Medicaid myth busting, and we'll see you then.